Unfortunately, we don't want to spread the virus. We want to do our part, and everyone is staying at home for that reason. Here's how the market's going to be affected, though, I think. It's going to shut down entire industries. And, I think that retail is going to hurt, unfortunately, and food and service industries are really going to hurt because no one's going out to crowds anymore at the end of the day. I hear the stock market's being shut down. I don't know if that's true or not. Have you guys heard about that?
No,
I heard about that. I saw like a set of pictures of like stockbrokers crying. But
the stock market's being pummeled.
It's getting pummeled. It's getting pummeled today.
Yeah, it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, unemployment's definitely going to be on the rise for the short term anyway. So I think it's going to definitely affect the buyer and seller pool. But the government's combating that by reducing interest rates, which is great. So if you're buying, then your mortgage rate's going to come down by a few $100s a month, which is a significant incentive to start investing. And also, I think potentially prices might come down. I'm not exactly sure yet, but if it's anything like the SARS issue back in, I don't know when that was, but that I saw that affect the prices for about 6 months or so. So we'll show you some stats if you need to. Definitely mortgage rates are coming down, less showings and less open house visitors. So what are we doing as a team for that reason? Well, if you're a buyer, we're going to be doing previews through digital. So we can FaceTime you, or we can even record it for you and send it to you later, or we can just do a live video, which is great. We're going to do consultations through a format like this, Zoom media. So it's just like an online web conference, and we can share screens and all that good stuff. So it's actually better than meeting in person, to tell you the truth. What else are we doing? So wire transfers, we're going to be doing that as well too, taking wire transfers. We actually have been doing it the whole time, but for deposits, we'll be taking wire transfers and e-transfers.
All of our documents are done digitally, so we can send you an invite to sign digitally, so there's no stopping there.
Yeah, and our office is still open for accepting traditional deposits as well too. Yep. So business isn't going to stop. We're still going on. And for listings, Amy, you want to talk about your listings? The listings that we have?
For the listings that we have?
Yeah. So you're going to be pushing out more ads, which would be great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what I want to do, because people are going to be home, and I think it's a good opportunity to push more ads out for the listings that we have, making sure people are not like forgetting about it and just keeping that top of mind. Also updating MLS, so agents also know that that's still available, and hopefully they'll be able to book private showings instead of doing like a group thing.
Great. So Kayvon, I think you mentioned that we're not doing any more open houses, so it'll be more one-on-one showings.
That's right. Basically, you can book private showings instead of doing an open house if you're interested. That can always be arranged. And as
we do
the team mentioned,
video.
Exactly. Or we can use the technology exactly to do digital viewings or whatnot. Make sure that you access all the information you want, and
I also
so
know
if you're an investor or you're a purchaser, I think right now is I wouldn't panic necessarily. I think, if you're talking about a market correction, a market dip, I think now's the time that's going to happen. I think the interest rates are going to balance everything out. They're going to create more demand, at least push more demand. At the end of the day, we're still in a housing shortage, so I don't think it's anything to be fearful of. And on top of that, once this whole thing is solved and blows over, the demand will just all of a sudden rise. It'll spike again. So be fearful of that. Be afraid of that. So I think now's the time to do it. And I think this is going business as usual. So even if it's not real estate related, you can reach out to us. I think Amy did a great post the other day about how you helped your friends.
Yeah, it's good to be around for people who, like you were saying with the service industry, just supporting your community. There's a lot of Facebook groups too that are bringing people together, people that, don't even know each other, and know that we're all available via call or text or Zoom chats. Yeah, especially the elderly. I can't imagine either being elderly or like your immune system's compromised. Like that's so scary. So yeah, think of those people, ask people that you know, if they know of anybody in that case, and reach out to them. Even just like touching base with like people, make sure you're like, you know, calling your friends, your family, making sure they're okay as well. I know my mom's on top of me to make sure I'm okay. And wash your hands. That's like the
And also
biggest
just
thing.
avoid large crowds. Just we don't want to spread this thing. I mean, I'm sure you guys all
Yeah,
saw that matchstick social media post, which is great.
Yes.
stop going out to places and isolate themselves. And it really does help and gives all of like our doctors and stuff a fighting chance.
For sure. So we're doing our part to flatten the curve. I think at the end of the day, this message is to show you that we have technology to do our job. And it's all the technology we've been using before and up to this date, and we're still using it. But now we're going to be relying on it. So for us, it's business as usual. That's all. So until then, guys, take care, and we'll talk soon.
Bye.
Ciao.